What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Nerd Enthusiast Poker Podcast. Make sure you check out our sponsor, theslotsquad.com. They're great. They have all the exclusive sign-up bonuses for all the legal casinos, poker sites in the United States. So if you're in one of these legal areas, you want some free money, go sign up. They have match bonuses, deposit bonuses, and they stream every single night with giveaways. Go check them out, theslotsquad.com, and let them know that Hoagie sent you. Another edition of the Poker Podcast.
Yeah, we're about. I think this might be our year. We're the year of doing the pod.
I know. We survived COVID, and we're still going. A lot of these podcasts that I listen to, man, like they got all into it during COVID, and then they just,
fell flat.
They came back to the real life. But we're like, you know what? We're gonna still go. Yeah. If you don't know, well, by the time you either hear this or see this, we'll probably be heading to Vegas or we'll be in Vegas.
What are we? T-minus 10. Well, you're a week, 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I'm 2 weeks. You're gonna be there.
I'm like 10 days.
You're gonna be there. I'm gonna get there. You're gonna be tilted or balling by the time I get there, probably.
Nah, I'll probably be drunk and broke.
I'm all over the place. So one buddy bailed, who I was supposed to be staying with. So now I'm staying with Mush on at the Golden Nugget. But dude, I'm psyched because Circa. Have you seen this?
Nah.
Dude, pull this up real quick. Can you pull this up? Just type in Circa, C-I-R-C-A, Sportsbook. Okay, so remember the ghetto casino that we stayed at the first time we went to Vegas?
Yeah, what was that called? Like
it was like Las Vegas Hotel or something.
Yeah.
Dude, look up images.
Here it is. Here.
This is what has taken the place of that. They knocked all that old like crap down.
Oh, damn.
And then type in Circa. Yes, that's the inside. Now type in Circa pool bar. So they have cleared out a lot of the garbage on Fremont Street, and now it's just like it's epic. So now I'm like psyched that that's.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
That's on Fremont.
That's Fremont Street now, dude.
Oh wow!
So I'm staying at Golden Nugget the first couple nights I'm there, and then I'll be down to Flamingo with you. I'll meet up with you after the first couple nights. But yeah, so that's Circa.
Wow.
They cleared out all those like ghetto little ones that were there. Remember they had like the fried Twinkies and the fried Oreos and like
that's all gone.
All those places are gone.
I kind of like that. It was like a boardwalk feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they
little carnival feel or whatever.
They cleared all that out, and now that's all there. So I'm staying at Golden Nugget first couple nights down Fremont Street. So I got a little bit of a hike. I'll probably just get the bus pass or something to come up and back.
Well, I think he rented a car.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's what I heard today. He rented a car.
I will confirm that. So there we go. So that saves a couple bucks. The one thing that's bad, we talked about this a little bit. We kind of saw it coming. Couple of the poker cash rooms are closed.
Yeah.
In Vegas. So from what I understand here, Flamingo, Ballys, and then Planet Hollywood closed up shop altogether. Now Flamingo and Ballys are just closed for the series because of the dealer shortage.
Yeah, they needed the dealers.
So they're pulling dealers to be at the WSOP. We talked about this before. We didn't know. We speculated that it was going to happen. It did. We were correct. So unfortunately, the place that I like love cleaning up, and you love cleaning up, the Flamingo.
Dude, I know we talked about it on a previous podcast. Flamingo, it's like I don't want to say it's like a hidden gem because a lot of people go there, but man, it really puts a damper on my mood for going out there. But I mean, whatever.
And the thing I love about the Flamingo too is that you can make profit there, but it's like the dudes that think they're above it don't go there. Like I've never played there. Like. I'm playing there because I'm trying to win cash. I don't have ego. Like, dude, that's what it is.
I know.
If you can drop your ego as a poker player and walk in there, you can crush the Flamingo during the series. But people have that ego, like I'm gonna go play Area and Bellagio and show my skills.
Yeah, and get fucking smoked. Get smoked by the pros out there.
Yeah, and you can work by some dude that plays 35 6 max tables a day online.
Dude, I'll be 100% honest. I don't think I've won cash in any other room in Vegas, but the Flamingo. Go to Caesars, smoked. The Venetian, smoked. The Rio, please. You might as well just have the sign on my head saying DONKY.
EY.
No. It's donkey with it Y because it's so obvious.
So anyway, Flamingos, Bally's are closed for the series. Planet Hollywood is completely closed up shop. they're done for. Like, they're not reopening at any time. I do have a quick list to talk about a couple other places. This is live right now. I have a live update of kind of what's happening in Vegas for the cash scene. So Golden Nugget is running. They got like 9 or 10 tables up there, so that should be good. Wynn's running. Flamingo, Ballys, like I said, closed. MGM Grand has a couple. Aria has 50. Is it Aria or Aria? Can we get?
I think it's Aria.
I always say Aria, and then I heard someone the other day on a podcast say Aria. I was like, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah.
So 15 running there. Bellagio's got 23. Caesars has 9. So Caesars and Rio are the 2 Caesars brand places that will be up and running.
Yep.
South Point, which we have to go to, man.
Yeah,
I feel like
that out.
I feel like we're gonna fit in perfect there. And the Orleans have 19, which is also a great place. And then the rest are kind of like out of the city a little bit. So there are some options if you're going to play cash, if you're looking for places. So the first couple nights I'll be in the Golden Nugget room. So if you're in Vegas, I'll either be in Golden Nugget or I guess I'm going to be walking across the street to Caesars is probably where I'll be playing cash at night.
Yeah, yep.
But,
See, I definitely want to check out Resorts World too, because I heard that their poker room's pretty legit. But I mean, I'm sure it's the same thing. You're gonna go in there and there's gonna be a bunch of like regs, that are just ready to take your role. 3-betting with deuce 6.
3-betting because our range is completely wide enough to do so, dude.
I know.
I can't wait. But we've been jumping back into the action. You've been running hot. You've been all over the place. So you want to tell a little bit about where you've been, what you've been doing, man?
Well, I've been playing a little bit online. Have a couple nice cashes on there recently. But I did get to Borgata's initial, I guess you would say, the initial return to tournament poker. They started this on the 1st of October, and right now the way they're doing it is they're having 2 tournaments every week, Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesday's tournament is a 260 plus 40 no limit hold'em big stack event, starts at 11 a.m. And then Friday it's going to be a 350 plus 50 a super stack no limit hold'em event, and that also starts at 11 a.m. So the first just happened to be a Friday.
So you were at the first event. That was
first reopening.
Okay.
And honestly, I didn't know what to expect. I was anticipating there to be a significant amount of people there, and so I went a little bit early. I got there at like 10:30, and I shit you not, like I get there and there's like 40 people already in line.
I saw the tweet that you put up.
I sent a picture out, did a little vlog video, whatever you want to call it. But man, I tell you, it was a really well-structured, well-ran tournament, considering they haven't ran a tournament in over a year and a half. Like, there was really no hiccups whatsoever.
And this was your first tournament back, right? Like
this is my first live tournament since February of 20, when we were down in
Dude, I've been playing, so like I forget that you have not been. So that's like, it's weird.
Oh, dude, I was like a kid in a candy store. I didn't even care. Like, I got a couple bad beats. I was like, dude, I don't even care. I just happen to be here, dude. I sat down at the table. This dude to my right's got his dog. Is like his like companion. You know, like I'm like, dude, it's so good to be back at the Borgata. It was great. No, but just talk about the tournament a little bit. It had 20K start stack, but they actually had a 5K add-on for $10, like a donation to the dealer.
Yeah, I like
cool.
they do that.
So 25K start stack, which was solid, 30-minute levels, and you start out at 100 and 100, and the structure went like really, I won't say really slow, but it was like 1-1, then 1-2, then 1-2 with an ante, and then 200, 300. Like it gave you plenty of opportunity to play. The one thing that I know a couple people weren't very thrilled about is late reg and registration. Or, I'm sorry, late reg and re-entry ended after level 4, which is like unheard of for a Borgata event.
Yeah, usually you got at minimum what were they? How long were the levels?
After half hour, 30-minute levels.
Usually it's up to the level 9.
So yeah, so
the start of level 9 is generally their Borgata is like.
So for both the Wednesday and the Friday, late registration ends at the end of 4, and I don't know for sure. Now, when I went, it had 128 runners. So a lot of the people who were there in line were probably thinking like me, like, let's get here early. They only had 20 tables set aside for the tournament.
So are they 9-handed or 10?
They started 10-hand. No, they started 9-handed, and then they went down. They went down to 8-handed.
Okay.
But
So they only got spots for 180
180 players.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, well, they probably aren't doing the 9 levels because dealers they want them to get them to they have to keep them to the cash
games.
Yeah, they got to get the game flowing.
Yep.
Which, well, is what it is at this point, but at least it's up and running. I mean, it's a good start at least for the Brigada. I mean, it still boggles my mind that it took this long for the Brigada to get back up and running. Like, if you're listening to this and you're not from the Northeast and you've never been up here, like, the Brigada is the Northeast spot for poker tournaments. Like, for poker probably in general, it's the Brigada. Like, they have the best tournaments, and for them to, like, take this long to get back up and running is, like, crazy. And, like, I mean, it's had to hit their bottom dollar. Like some of the executives got to be up there, like, can we get these tournaments back up and running, because it draws a billion
people. It brings
people.
in so much money.
Yeah.
It brings in so much money, because think about it. Like, okay, yeah, you pay the dealers an hourly wage or whatever, tips. You know, they're taking money off the top with the, 50 per buy-in goes right to the house, the dealers, whatever. But then the extra stuff, like, oh, we're going to get food. Oh, we're going to get drinks. Oh, we're going to the sports book because it's right across the way. Oh, we're going to have a 15-minute break. Oh, might as well hit a slot machine. Like, the amount of money that's generated anytime they have a massive series has got to be, like, dude, well worth having the hassle of the tournament series.
Yeah, I mean, even Harris across the street's probably like, yes, because they sell out the room.
Overflow.
Yeah, the rooms overflow, and I know the tables over there. Like, half time you go over there, it's dudes that were in the tournament, and the cash games are flowing over there. So
Speaking of Harris, so I was there for cash, maybe like the night or 2 nights before, and they're done with tournaments. They're closing their tournament section down.
Oh, I did see that. They're putting a bar there.
Yeah, they're putting a bar there for the shows that are in that like, I don't want to say concert hall, but like that little room next to the poker room, like, and they're gonna have all their regular tables in, like, moved all the way over to the
one side.
The one side.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and they're actually moving, like, where you check in to the center of the room.
Where do they put in that Keno section? I saw they cleared that out too.
I don't know.
If anyone knows, if you're listening, could you please comment? There's a Keno section right across from there. Not that I'm playing Keno, but I just noticed they cleared that out as well last time I was there. Any word about Brigada Open? Any rumors or just people talking about?
No, I mean,
nothing?
I was like, a couple of the dealers I was talking to. You would know the one dude. He's been dealing there forever. He's a New England Patriots fan. I always see him all the time. He's a cool dude. We were BSing just before the tournament started, and he was like, "Man, this is my first time really back." Like, he had been dealing a little bit, but I think he was kind of waiting till things kind of died down with the pandemic. And I mean, I didn't really get into specifics with him, but yeah, he didn't really have much for me.
I mean, they haven't announced anything yet. I've been, like, looking at some of the pages, like, trying to get some research from people in the Intel side of things, but I have not. I mean, we were shooting for September, didn't happen. The next big step, though, is the January WPT Open, and I mean, that's like that is their big
one
event,
of their big dogs.
So I mean, I'm still hoping that that's going to be the case, that they're going to do it.
That's usually where they'll have their, like, the first inaugural event, like the 600 buy-in. That'll be like the $2 million
guarantee, and you get that. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, for those events, they get like 4,000 entries. Like,
I know.
Dude, like, I don't care if you're like, poker doesn't make us any money. Like, there's 4,000 people coming in your casino. Yep. Like, they're spending money, bro. Like, and that's what we always talk about this, because you got the suits up top. They look at the report at the end of the month. They're like, from Harvard Business School, and they're like, oh, well, poker room didn't make that much money this month. We lost net this. We're punching numbers here. Blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, idiot, but there's 4,000 people that walked over to the roulette table afterwards and
or the
dropped.
craps wheel, or the craps table, blackjack.
And
slots.
I mean, there's got to be guys up there that know that. They got to be pushing for this Open to come back. I mean, it's just, the numbers are huge.
The one thing that I did notice, and I think it's probably going to become a norm for tournaments moving forward, was the 100-100 starting level, because there's no quarter chips.
Yeah, they're getting rid of those.
So, like, there was no need for that color up, which takes about 15-20 minutes, and it made the game move so much quicker, because that dude who's like, 175, 225.
That's me.
And like all the dealer's doing is like making change instead of like just betting a round number. That's no longer a thing.
It's
it makes
cool.
it really sped things up.
It makes the game go smoother.
Other things, like I said, 128 people, was a $43,000 prize pool, $12,000 for first, a one-day event. For a $400 buy-in, it's good. And to some degree, like it was almost like a freeze out because like I said, you'd have to run into like an absolute cooler in the first 4 levels for you to even have to rebuy. But I mean, I know some people play that like fast aggressive style early to build a stack or whatever, but for those people who are like against re-entry tournaments,
This is good.
This is on the favorable side.
So you're saying the degenerate that fires like 9 bullets, this is not
It's not going to help you.
The Parks big stacks, the notorious like dudes that would run like 10 bullets into those things, man.
And the only other thing I had was like the usual suspects were there.
I was gonna ask that. Are all the degenerates back, man?
Yeah, I mean the ones that weren't in Vegas, because I know I've seen a couple in Vegas, like Martyr was in Vegas, and a couple other, like this other dude Frank Fanero, he was in Vegas, like their usual Borgata grinders. The professional was there, the professional. That dude Mike McGinnis, he's one of the most winning players in Borgata. He was there. I have the dude who looks like Mike from Breaking Bad. You know exactly who I'm talking about. He's this older white dude, bald head. He looks just like the dude Mike from Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul. I don't know his name, but I would know his name if I saw it. And then the dude who looks like Flash Gordon. He's like the older. Dude, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
I know all these dudes. Yeah.
And then I just put it like a side note, like all the old school waitresses are still there. My girl Priscilla's still there. Like, it's like, yo, I mean, 2 years went by for the most part, almost 2 years, and it's like, man, nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Borgata's back, man.
But yeah, let's hope that after the new year, we're back to it.